It's mine. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Well, I'm going to wait a little bit. I got my hair done, y'all. I had to sweat it out and then I had to remold it. But listen, short hair is so easy to maintain when you're in the gym. So I just like how I just had to re-wet it a little bit, put a little more mousse on there, and then put my do-rag on, mold it up, shape it up, and we ready to go. We are ready to go. I was ready to get out of that wig, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into tonight's video. I'm going to be talking about the Tia, Mowry, and Cory Hardrict situation that you guys are kind of peeping on your social media feed. And, honestly, you guys, there's a lot going on with this situation. So let's go ahead and get into it. Because y'all know I gotta get my slideshow together. Please give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. I would really greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's get right into it.
Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Okay, so if you guys, wait a minute, why my connection like? My connection is not well. And I don't know why. Let me see something here. Okay, my connection's back. Okay. So if you guys were not aware, lately we've been seeing a lot of, I would say, mixed signals from this situation. When it comes to Tia, Mowry, and Cory, her soon-to-be ex-husband. And the reason is because one person is saying one thing and then the other person is saying a totally different thing. And, they're sending subliminals through social media. Well, Tia is. And, we really don't know what's truly going on. But I do find Tia's recent activity on social media to be interesting. So I wanted to talk about that tonight. If you did not know, Tia recently went viral for liking a video and commenting under a post that talks about toxic people not wanting to pay bills. Now, y'all know this is just an old classic case of a Black woman being a ride or die, getting married, holding it down, and then realizing that she's being pimped out. Now, a lot of y'all be trying to come for sex workers. I tell y'all this all the time, but some of y'all got married and y'all were in no better situation or position when it comes to sex workers, other than the fact that sex workers, they don't have to do chores. Okay? They don't have to birth kids. You get what I'm saying? Ooh, a lot of y'all not gonna like that. There's a lot of married women. I talked about this in my video that I have on my Patreon. 7 different types of men and their manipulative tactics. I included pimp in the video on purpose, intentionally, because I see a lot of women in marriages getting pimped out, being the breadwinners, yet your man has some type of authoritative figure over you. He's this authoritative figure over you. How, Sway? How? How can a man have some type of authoritativeness over you if you're the breadwinner of your home? All the financial responsibility and burden is something that you have to take in full stride. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that. So we're going to get into it. Thank you so much, Sarah, for your super chat. I really do appreciate it. So first and foremost, let's just get into the video that Tia ended up liking, and homegirl just didn't like it. She must have felt it in her soul, y'all. She must have felt this in her soul because Tia knows she's being watched online. Tia is a smart girl, a submissive provider. That don't even sound right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. That don't even sound right. It sounds crazy. Now, like I was saying, Tia must have felt this in her soul, y'all, for her to like it and to comment. And listen, I will get into this, but this man was talking about how, you know, she normally likes her stuff or likes his stuff, but she don't never comment. So she's been liking a lot of this man's content. His name on TikTok is called Mental Healness. He is a known narcissist. He also has a YouTube channel. He has been clinically diagnosed. He takes accountability and ownership, okay, for his mental health, which I like. And he schools the Black community and just people in general on his condition, how he thinks, and some of his manipulation tactics that he has used in some of his prior relationships. He's great, you guys. I really like a lot of his content. So Tia typically watches, likes the video, but she never comments. But this time she actually commented. And that tells me that she must have really felt this on a spiritual and emotional level for her to really put herself out there to the public with a comment and a like. Y'all know how it is, because she knew the blogs were going to repost that. She knew the blogs most likely were going to pick that up. She knew that people were going to talk about that, because it's like, girl, you commenting under this video in the midst of a divorce? What's tea? You know? So I find this situation to be interesting. But let me go ahead and play the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about, or what she's talking about.
Excited to pay our first bill. You know the rent's due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? Hey, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself? It was your idea. It was your idea to move in together. So you're not gonna help pay any bills. You know I'm in between jobs. You know I done put in 5 applications. And why'd you move in with me? So why you gonna kick me out? I thought you loved me. Love don't keep the lights on, but love keeps our relationship on. Is that not worth anything to you? It's worth something to me, but I'll have a job within the next 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months. What am I supposed to do till then? Do what you do if I wasn't here. Duh, you said it earlier. What?
Okay, you guys. So the interesting part about all of this is that not only did Tia like it, but she commented, you know, them eyes like, And you know, among us as Black women, you know, I know Tia's biracial, so her half Blackness right now is really peeping through with this emoji. It surely is. It surely is, because you know, when we give them eyes, y'all know what it's about. So the I want to say the caption that Mental Illness made, he said, some toxic people will refuse to contribute around the home in any way. #toxic, #toxic partner. Then it also says it says mental illness, a lot of narcissists will blame you for the things that they do. And this was, if you guys, is November Narcissist Awareness Month? I think it is. So, Tia's saying Tia's not saying anything, but she's saying a lot at the same time. Now, this also because, like I was saying earlier, for Tia to like this post and comment, it says a lot. Because look what he has to say. Because after he went viral, he told a lot too about her interaction on his page. And if you know anything about his content, it has a lot to do with toxic partners and narcissism.
So mutuals, this happened. I'm on the damn shade room right now on Instagram, which is kind of crazy. Look, there's little old me right here on the page with 27.5 million followers on Instagram. This page right here with like 1.2 million people shared it as well because Tia Mowry liked one of my posts and commented like some eyes on one of my skits. So I know she follows me on Instagram because I followed her back and stuff like that. But then like I posted it yesterday and she liked it. She normally just likes stuff. But then she commented on it. I was like, oh shit, she commented it. So I screenshot it like 28 seconds after she commented. I screenshot it because I knew something was going to happen. It's like literally all over the internet places, y'all. And people are just seeing my video about how some toxic people refuse to pay bills. And then she just commented on it. Gossip sites are crazy. But now I got a lot of people reaching out to me and a lot of other celebrities following me and stuff like that on Instagram. So it's kind of crazy. It's just like, it's wildness. I like it, but then it's like, damn, I got all these eyes on me. Now I feel like I really can't mess up now. Like, damn it.
Tia Mowry had made a name for herself on the show Sister.
Now, wait a minute, y'all. Now, y'all know. Y'all know how I am. I like to bring receipts to back up what we be seeing sometimes because I don't like to just pull things out of nowhere. Now, shout out to the YouTube channel, Real Reality Gossip. She did a full breakdown on their relationship, how they met and everything like that. So we got to go back down memory lane, y'all. We got to go back down memory lane. Now, you guys need to extend some grace for Tia because when she chose this man to be her husband, it was during a time where women were taught to be ride or dies. Women were taught to be down for a broke man. Women were taught that it's okay to invest in a man when he has literally nothing to offer you because one day the tables will turn and he will be the man that you need him to be. We were taught to go off of potential, a lot of us, okay? So because of that, let's extend some grace when it comes to the situation, okay? Let's remember, like, this content that we putting out now is still new, it's still fresh, and some women are still under that, illusion that we were all under. So let's extend some grace, okay? Yeah, the lies, girl, the lies. I'm glad I came up out of that.
Her sister when she met a struggling actor named Cory Hardrict. Even though Cory wasn't as successful as Tia, she gave him a chance, and the rest is history. Here's their love story. Cory told the Chicago Sun-Times that at the age of 13, his mom made him and his brother go to a casting call for an Oprah movie. He had already done some print work as a child, but he never had an interest in acting. When he got on set, he was immediately impressed by all the lights and cameras. He and his brother both received uncredited roles in the film, and Cory knew right then that acting was his calling. At the age of 19, he told his stepdad he was going to Los Angeles for a little vacation. But in fact, Cory had purchased a one-way ticket. He moved to Inglewood, California without any formal acting training or a job. He experienced some of the toughest moments of his life. To make ends meet, he worked a bunch of odd jobs for a few years, including the graveyard shift as a security officer at Kmart. Cory got a role in the film Hollywood Horror alongside Tia and Tamera Mowry. Tia told Oprah's Black Love series that when they first met in 2001, she was initially turned off by his shoes. The wardrobe department had given Cory a pair of Birkenstock sandals, but instead of feeling insecure about his footwear, Cory was just happy to have a job. One day, he was waiting at a bus stop in downtown Los Angeles when Tia and her sister Tamera drove by and offered him a ride. Cory said he was so embarrassed, but he accepted their offer. They drove him back to Inglewood, and from then on, he and the twins became friends. Cory was impressed by the life Tia and Tamera had built for themselves, thanks to their time on Sister Sister. In comparison, he was living in a studio apartment with no furniture, so he had to resort to sleeping on the floor. Despite their different lifestyles, their friendship continued, and for a whole year, they really got to know each other. Tia told OK Magazine they never spent time alone while Cory was courting her. Instead, they would always hang out in group settings. After about a year, they shared their first kiss, and they decided to start dating. Tia told Oprah Winfrey's Black Love series she knew Cory was the one after they went on a group outing with her sister and cousins to the Cheesecake Factory. Cory didn't have a lot of money, so he barely ordered any food that night. He had splurged on some red roses that he had purchased from the grocery store, and after dinner, he presented the flowers to Tia in front of everyone. Tia said at that point she knew he was different. She no longer had to worry about Cory only being with her because she was famous. He was constantly proving just how much he was into her, and at the age of 25, Tia experienced her very first act of intimacy. Cory knew Tia was the one for him because she was always in his corner, even when he was dirt poor. When he had nothing, he said Tia loved him for who he really was. He told himself that once he was in a better position financially, he was going to buy her a ring and make her his wife. On Christmas Day 2006, after 6 years of dating, Cory showed up to her parents' house. Tia told People magazine he was acting really strange. He went to the bathroom 3 times in 10 minutes, and he was sweating profusely. Turns out, acting weird was a part of Cory's master plan. He handed her a card that said, "I love you," and told her that he wanted to give her a promise ring. That's when Tia's little brother rushed over, and instead of holding the ring, he had a piece of paper in his hand that read, "Psych." Tia's other brother fired up the CD player, and Jagged Edge's song, "Let's Get Married," blasted through the speakers. Cory got down on one knee and gave Tia a beautiful diamond ring that he had designed himself. Tia told People magazine, "He was crying, I was crying. It was just one of the best moments of my entire life." In April 2008, Tia and Cory got married in Santa Barbara, California, in front of 170 guests. After saying their I do's, their first dance was to Beyoncé's "Dangerously in Love." At the end of the night, Tia looked at Cory and said, "Let's do it again." And in fact, they did get married a second time when they renewed their vows on their 5-year anniversary. At that point, their son Cree was able to take part in the intimate ceremony. They got pulled into some unnecessary drama in 2015 after Keke Palmer and Cory co-starred in the film Brotherly Love. During an interview, Keke reportedly made a comment about wanting to marry Cory. Word got back to Tia and she tweeted and deleted, "Saying you like married men in interviews is not cute. Just saying." Keke went on the Wendy Williams show to say her words were taken out of context. She said she had known Cory since she was 10 years old when he auditioned to play her big brother in Aquila the Bee. Keke said her 10-year-old self wanted to marry Cory, but present-day Keke only loved him like a brother. Cory also stopped by the talk show during a separate episode and confirmed Keke was like a sister to him. He also expressed his devotion to Tia. He said, "I love my wife to death. I would never jeopardize that." Cory had vivid dreams of having a little girl, and in 2018, his wish came true. he and Tia welcomed their daughter, Cairo. That same year, they celebrated their 10-year wedding anniversary. As their love for each other continues to grow, we wish them a lifetime of wedded bliss. Let us know your thoughts on Tia and Cory's love story. And thanks for watching Real Reality Gossip.
Let us know your thoughts on their love story. Okay, so let's get into this though. Okay. It's really looking like Tia could really relate to the video about toxic people not wanting to pay bills. Excuse me, you guys. I'm just a little choked up. Girl, I really think it's the dust. Woo! That's a lot. That is a lot, girl. He didn't have a mattress? Girl, that's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. So it's really looking like the situation is accurate, with the video. Like I said, for Tia to go out of her way to comment, not to just like, it really it seems like that she could feel that, it was like giving sermon for her situation right now. So it's just interesting how all of this is playing out, how it's all unfolding. But one thing that I do want to point out, you guys, is that unfortunately, when you look at it from a bird's eye view, he has always been in his wife's shadow. Now, he has done some work, but he hasn't done the amount of work. Like Tia's resume, when it comes to her acting, when it comes to her cook show, she got cookware, y'all. If you didn't know, she got cookware. She got a dining set, a plate set you can get from Target. This woman is killing it. Do you hear me? Because I started looking into everything that she's into, and she's into so much stuff. She got so much going on. And then when I go look up him, it's a mess. It's a mess, but we're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. So first and foremost, I wanted to point this out. Like situations like this can be very emasculating. So the headline, it says, Cory Hardrict on portraying Black excellence on his new and upcoming show. It's a spinoff on All American, but he's in the spinoff and it's called All American Homecoming. So it says, it reads, with a hit show, superstar wife. I repeat, with a hit show, a superstar wife, and a just launched production company, Cory Hardrict is poised to take over for 2022. He just launched his production company. They have been together for 22 years, married, I think 14. I'm just the messenger. And he's just now releasing his own production company. Now, let's get into this. So Tia has several businesses, and I wanted to get into that. Let's just look at Tia for a sec. Hold on, let me go back, because I actually pulled up their Instagram. You could just tell, you guys, it's such a huge difference. And there was a Black woman. She's an older Black woman, and this is no shade, y'all, because I tell y'all all the time, you got to be careful taking advice from an older Black woman. Okay, she made a YouTube video saying that Black women ruin their families and things like that. But in my opinion, this man wasn't trying to keep his family, because if he was, he would have stepped up. And he had so many opportunities to do so, and he chose not to. A woman is not going to leave her family after 2 kids for no damn reason. She's just not going to do that. We're talking about a woman of class, a woman of standards, a woman that has a very cookie cutter clean image. She's not going to leave her marriage for no damn reason. So I don't even know why people were pushing that. She must have been pushed to her wits' end to truly come out and divorce this man. Seriously. So I don't even know why that was even being pushed. Okay. But let's get into Tia and her being at her wits' end for being the breadwinner in her marriage for 14 years. And to be honest, she been footing that bill since they've been dating. So let's go ahead and include 22 years in total when it comes to this conversation. Y'all not ready. Y'all are not ready. That's why I'm like, be careful taking advice from that older generation of Black women. They gonna have you in a relationship with a man where you paying all the bills, you footing all the bills, you gotta have sex with the man, you gotta birth his kids, you gotta keep a home, you gotta do his laundry, you gotta make sure your kids get up on time. And what he do? I guess he could just wake up and scratch his ball sack, and I guess that's all he needs to do. He don't even need to bring home the bacon. Sis, as long as you got Black kids and a Black family, that's all that matters. It's all about image. It's not about what it really is. It's not about the sanity. It's not about the sanity of Black women. It's not about the sanity of Black women in a marriage. Do you know how hard it is to take on the full responsibility of a household with a man and 2 kids? That is a lot of work. And then people, I saw a lot of men, you know, shaming Tia, saying, oh, she's masculine, she's combative. First of all, y'all throw around words and y'all don't know what they mean. Combative means she's ready to fight somebody. Tia does not give me combative. She doesn't. Now, could she listen more? Of course, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. But if you're the one that is leading your home when it comes to finances, most likely you lead in a lot of areas within your home. So why is Tia supposed to reduce herself just because she's sitting down doing a Black love interview? Oh, we're going to get into that. I went to, and then this is another thing. A lot of men were complaining about, you know, her reels on Instagram, right? Saying, oh my God, in all of her reels, he just looks so annoyed, like he don't want to be there. And she just so annoying. Like if she wasn't doing the Instagram reels, she wouldn't be getting paid. So let's take a look. Tia has a YouTube channel. She also has, I believe she has different dishes. Let me see if she has her own spices. Let me find out. Look, she got her own cookware. I told you guys, and this is cute, girl. I'm gonna have to go check it out, Tia. I'm gonna have to go check out your cookware at Target, honey, because it's cute. She got her own cookware. Listen, the girl, she is a hustler. She knows how to make money. She also has a cookbook. She has a cooking channel. Let me exit out of this. So so far she's getting a check. She's getting a check from YouTube. She's getting a check from releasing her own cookbook and recipes. She's getting a check from releasing her own cookware and dining set. Now she's also getting sponsorships on her YouTube channel. Okay, now take a look. This is her cook channel right here. I mean, this is her cookware stuff right here. Cookbook, cookware, recipes, all that. This is her YouTube channel as well. Like as far as, you know, her cooking more and stuff like that. Her recipes. So, and also I need to mention, she's getting sponsorships for Spice by Tia. She's getting sponsorships with the Quick Fix as well. She's getting sponsorship deals on her personal Instagram account, which is what we're on right now. Okay, she just did a sponsorship for some milk here, y'all. It says paid sponsorship. Listen, we're not comparing sisters. We're not going to do that. Okay. Y'all know I don't like doing that. We're not going to compare sisters. But my point is, Tia is a hard worker. Okay. And she banked on potential and got burned. And it's the audacity that you got both black men and women sitting up on the internet. Another paid sponsorship. Sitting up on the internet saying she ruined her family. Girl, look, her cookware is on Wayfair. Her dish set, her dining set is on Wayfair, y'all. Support the girl, okay? Now, that's a sponsored content. I would say that's sponsorship based off of her own personal brand, which is smart. But here's another paid sponsored content on her Instagram. Do you see it, honey? Sis is getting paid. Okay, so let me go to Cory's Instagram. Let me go to Cory's Instagram. So not only is Tia acting in shows, movies, she has her YouTube channel where she has her own cook show. She has her Instagram where she does sponsorships on both her personal, her business account. But she also has the Quick Fix series going on. She got the cookbook. She got the cookware. She's in magazine covers, magazine spreads. I can't make this type of stuff up. She does a lot. She does a lot. So this is my question is, what is this man's excuse? That's what I want to know. 14 years of marriage. Let's see what he's been up to within his 14 years of marriage, business-wise, when it comes to collecting that check, honey. Because I just gave you her resume. And listen, the number one cause of divorce is finances. Nobody wants to talk about that. Okay, am I on his Instagram? Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen. Now listen, let me entertain the brokies. Let me entertain Black culture, Black love, and Black family for a sec, right? Tia got with this man, he didn't have nothing, right? But she banked on his potential. Where's her payback? The woman is almost 50 years old. She done gave this man a legacy, 2 kids. She done built a family with this man. She has gone above and beyond. She has foot the bill a lot. So where's her payback? Is she ever going to get that? So she just supposed to just keep on keeping on because she married? And then she dealing with somebody that don't want to pay bills? Yeah, like Tia is like, Tia is 44. He is, I believe, 42. Tia look good. So she is 2 years older than him, but she ain't that much older than him. Yeah, she's 44. He's 42. But I'm saying, you guys, I'm talking to the select group here that feel like she should have held it down longer. This woman is soon to retire, you guys. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a Black woman can sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice for years, decades. Her life is truly passing her by, and she never gets the payback. She never is repaid for all the sacrificing that she put in, time that she put in. That's my point. That is my point. Okay. So let me blow this up. Look, this man, this is just me being a blogger for a sec. Let me blow this up. Yeah, she's definitely stayed longer than I could too. Thank you, Kendra. Now, first, I'm gonna take a look. Look at his bio. That tells you a lot. His production company, he just added that this year, 2022. This is the only thing that he has in his bio. Now, listen, this man almost has 1 million followers. Let's see how he's utilizing his platform for profit. The only thing that I saw on his platform was him promoting his work, right? So lately he's been promoting Homecoming, All American Homecoming. But you guys, I looked into this. Okay, y'all know how I am. I like to do my little research. This is another promotion for his show. Another promotion for his show. Another promotion for his show. Mind you, this show is coming out, you guys. It's just now coming out this year. So he calls, I looked into it. I said, well, you know, what is he known for? What is he famous for? He's an actor and a producer. I'm like, okay, mind you, he's a college dropout. So this man can't just go get a regular job, right? So I think he has a lot of pride when it comes to getting a regular job to meet ends meet. So he was in American Sniper in 2014. He was in The Chi in 2015. He was in Brotherly Love in 2015. November Criminals in 2017. Okay. From 2017 to 2022, he had no projects going on. None. I couldn't find one project that he was associated with during that time. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. I cannot. And then the work that he has done before All American Homecoming, he was never the main character. He was always playing the brother, cousin, or somebody, or a neighbor or somebody. He was never the main character. So even with the acting gigs that he did get, he wasn't getting paid a lot. He was not getting paid a lot. You guys, that's a thank you. So do you think Tia just upped and left this and broke up her family for no damn reason? Like, no, she didn't. She did this because this man was not showing up in the way that he needed to for his family. And she was probably being dragged down more having him around. I mean, if you got to pay all the bills, what's the point of him being there? To take photos? To be in reels that he don't even want to be in, but they paying the bills? Come on, y'all. Nope. Then also he released his own production company in 2009, but he hasn't done anything with that. From 2009, he just is now talking about a film which is called Con Men that he plans on releasing sometime soon, maybe even later this year or something like that. Okay. But one thing that I will say, okay, this is just me being honest. Tia, she can play a lot of different stereotypes within Hollywood. This brother right here, Cory, you are relying on stereotypes as a Black man to play in Hollywood, and you're relying on that only. You're not creating other passive incomes on the side. And y'all, it's really giving me I'm prideful. It's giving me I'm prideful, and my wife is a superstar. You're not gonna catch me working some, shabby job, you know what I mean, to make ends meet, to be a man and a leader of my family. I'm not willing to do that. I have too much pride. That's what I'm getting from this. Now, listen, they've been knowing each other for 22 years. She has given this man 22 years of her life to get it together. And he's just now, and this is, let me show you something. Hold on, wait a minute. He's just now wanting to try to get it together. And this is why he's making these posts like he's trying to win his family back. He's hoping this show does well, All American Homecoming, because if it don't, he knows he's not going to get his wife back. But listen, brother, I'm going to be honest with you. You waited to the very end. You took advantage of your wife and you knew what you were doing. She had to leave you for you to even start your production company, for you to even put things in motion. She had to leave you, bro. What's wrong with that? There's something seriously, you guys, there's seriously something wrong with that. Oh, we're going to get into the cheating rumors. I'm not done. I just wanted to show you that, a lot of times among us as Black women, we put in a lot of hours, a lot of work. We create incomes for ourselves. And this man has almost 1 million followers on Instagram, and he doesn't do any type of sponsorship type of content at all. And then he has the audacity to look annoyed in his wife's reels. No sponsorship content at all. Do you not understand? He could easily reach out to brands and start working with brands. Look at this. Nothing. He could sell a product. He could sell a service. You guys. He's not selling a product, a service. His wife has literally checked off every avenue for making money. She released a product. She has acting, so she's in servicing. She does sponsorship content. I mean, she does so much. She does so much. So there's no excuse. I want a man to explain this to me. She gave this man 22 years of her life. And this is the most that he could come up with her connections. And that also tells me, again, prideful. Oh, I don't want to go to my superstar wife for connections that she's had since she was a kid. I only want to play stereotypical roles. I only want to rely on stereotypical roles in Hollywood. I don't want to venture off and do some other type of content. No, I'm not. That 22 years, that's the best you could do. I can't accept that. Well, with the amount of followers and influence that he has, he should be selling something. T-shirts, something, a hat. Come on, y'all. No. A protein shake. I mean, it's pride. And we see this a lot within Black men. It's nothing but pride. And I'm pretty sure that was huge in her marriage. Okay. So let's continue. Let me bring up my other slide. He could be selling something. And I'm pretty sure Tia was probably in his ear, you know, trying to help him make himself, like, because he is a public figure, to make himself a brand outside of his acting gigs and things like that. I'm pretty sure she was trying to help him create a brand outside of that. And she has been successful within doing that. Can't be mad. And see, look. And this is why he's making these type of public statements, because you guys, I'm telling you, in my opinion, I feel like he's using this show to try to win Tia back, because this will actually be consistent income. I really think that's what this is about. I'm just my opinion, based off my research. Okay. I really do think that, because I think finances was a major issue within their marriage.
Continue to support the show. All right. I appreciate y'all. Coach Marcus, sending nothing but love. It's love, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all for real. Okay. I love my beautiful family. I love my kids. Love my wife. I love all you guys. Just know that. It's all love. Okay. I love you guys. All right. Tune in tonight. All American Homecoming on the CW. But make sure y'all watch All American first, and then watch All American Homecoming. Okay.
I see Cory.
I'm sorry, you guys. I was mute. Okay. So I could, due to copyright, I could not play this video, and I needed you guys to see the body language. The body language throughout this entire interview was very off. And it said a lot about their marriage. So I'm going to play the audio. I can only play the audio. I cannot play the motion picture. So I'm going to leave a link after this video, after this live is saved, so you guys can go and watch it for yourself after watching this video, because then you'll be able to put more pieces together when it comes to this situation. Can you guys hear me? He was very rude, very irritated. Another thing that I noticed with Cory, right? Whether it's in a real video, whether he's taking pictures with his family and things like that, he always seems super detached. So that's giving me emotionally unavailable. So imagine you being in a relationship with a man for 22 years and he's not emotionally available. He always seems irritated, annoyed of Tia, and he just really seems like he don't want to be there. So let's get into what he had to say, what she had to say within this interview. One critique that I can give Tia, and I really think it's because she's in so many different leadership roles, because she has to, because she's with a broke man, that she doesn't know how to turn it off. Okay. But then another thing is, this is what I can't stand about broke men who like to be with women with money and things like that. They want you to front to everybody else like they got it, like they really leading their home. And so they want you to be submissive and tone yourself down when you're in public and you're in front of everybody. So to a certain extent, I kind of empathize with Tia, because it's like, well, girl, you paying all the bills, so why he wants you to front for everybody like he the one doing it? That's giving me Pimp 101. And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to these marriages, you really don't know what the situation truly is behind the scenes. So why she got to tone herself down when she's really the leader in the home? She's the one leading it in so many different areas. Because remember, with the mental illness guy, he said, oh, you never want to pay bills? Never? Like you don't want to offer help around the house at all. It said in the caption, doesn't even want to contribute in the home. Remember that? So that means she's leading her home in so many different areas. But to the public, she's supposed to be this submissive wife, and she's supposed to allow him to speak and be this woman that is just a mirror of who he is as a man. And it's just a mess. It's just a mess. But let's get into it. Yes, I agree, Jasmine. Thank you so much for your super chat. I 1000% agree. This is just another cautionary tale. It always goes south, you guys. It does. But let's get into this video.
As my partner in crime, it's like, I'm not doing this alone.
Yeah. And Tia's been with me every step of the way, like through the ups and downs, the bad, the ugly. She knows ins and outs, everything. She knows it all. So it's like, I'd rather share that with somebody, for the rest of my life than someone who don't know you. And then when just say if everything was great, you don't know if it's genuine. You don't know.
Another thing that I want to point out here before they really get into it, notice the difference in how Tia compliments him and how he compliments her. It's always because she been there. She been down. She been riding for me. And I know her love is genuine. And then when she compliments him, it's, oh, this is like my best friend. And it's such it's so different in how the reasons they love each other is saying a lot as well throughout this interview. And you guys, this is Black love.
You don't know if it's real. At least I know Tia got my back, to the grave. So I know she's with me and she knows I'm with her. And that's just, everything's not perfect. Marriage is work.
And
marriage is work. I'm not here. Let me finish.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not going to be here like, everything is wrong. You have to work hard, to stay married, and stay together. You know what I'm saying?
There are times when I'm like, wow, like last year was pretty tough. But this year, it's good that we stuck, to it, or we continued to be there for one another, or had patience with one another and worked out whatever issues or difficulties that we were having, because that next year is like a completely different year and an even better year.
Yeah. Every year seems to get better.
It does.
Like as a family first, as growth, development, careers, everything gets better.
And I fall more and more and more in love with him. I really do.
No.
Shut up, Cory.
Listen. Do y'all not see how they put on this front for this Black love show when it comes to their marriage? You got to ask yourself, how many married couples are out here doing this? Okay. Number 2, there was someone in the chat box that said that this is not all Black love. Listen, one thing I'm not going to do in this video, because I could easily do it, because I thought about it, is compare her marriage versus her sister's marriage. I don't feel like any marriage, regardless of race, is going to be perfect. I don't. And especially in today's climate, a lot of women are fighting for their lives when it comes to marriage. There are some women out here convinced being a mistress is better in 2022. So I could have easily, and it would have been easy. It would have been easy, because when I see Tamara in her marriage, feminine. Do you hear me? Feminine. But listen, this is me keeping it real. I'm not really a big Adam fan. I'm not. He tends to dismiss the issues of Afro-Americans and just Black people within America. So he made some comments. He used to work for Fox News, and, I'm side-eyeing that. He used to work for Fox News, and if you haven't looked into it, Tiffany Cross was just fired for some BS, which I just learned about yesterday. And she was working for Fox News. So I'm not a really big Adams fan. I'm just being honest. Okay? But one thing that I did notice in Tia's marriage versus Tamara's marriage, she's feminine. And it's all in her energy, it's in her aura, and she can truly be that. You can tell who pay them bills. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm not saying Tamara don't contribute, but I'm saying Tamara don't really have to work if she don't want to. Okay? I'm not the biggest Adam fan. He made comments about Black people not celebrating the 4th of July, and by him doing that, he truly dismissed the entire plight of Black people and the history of Black people and why we don't want to celebrate the 4th of July. They never, and this is the thing about Adam. A lot of y'all like, oh, leave Adam alone. Why don't he speak on Native Americans? Native Americans don't celebrate a lot of the traditional holidays and things like that. But he wanted to get on Black people. Let's keep it a stack. I'm not going to ever try to make it seem like white men are this and white men are that. I'm just not. Let's keep it a stack, okay? The truth is the truth. So he did apologize. He reflected. He learned from the experience, you guys. But Black women, you got to set standards. You got to set boundaries. Don't make the same mistake that you made with Black men just because you're trying to escape from them. Hold these men to a standard. Hold these men to a standard of respecting where you come from, your lineage, and your bloodline. Because if you look at some of these other women that are dating out of their race, do you think they allow disrespect or a misunderstanding to just fly? No. Continue to date out, but hold your respect when you do so. You don't gotta be a doormat. You was a doormat when it came to Black men. Did you learn your lesson, sis? Stop giving men passes. He needed to be held accountable because he just dismissed all Black people and their plight when it comes to not having freedom on the 4th of July. It's just, it is what it is. He needed to be checked by that. Tia and Tamara's mother is Black. It's just like, come on, y'all. So it doesn't mean, oh, you can't date white. You're triggered because Black men have manipulated you. They ain't manipulated me, y'all, because I don't subscribe to anything that they say. But I can acknowledge that Adam was wrong. It is what it is, and still date white men. You can do two things at the same time. You can demand the respect from men of all races and still do you. Learn to do that. It's just, it is what it is. But he did take accountability, you guys. But I do just find it weird. It's like, you work for Fox News? You know, I'm a CNN girl. Because I just feel like Fox News, y'all, they just have a history of just being completely biased when it comes to Black people. So to see Tiffany Cross, which you should look into, the anchor that was fired, Tiffany Cross, for giving her opinion as a Black woman on the Fox News network. Go check it out, okay? Now, Black women, just because you're dating out your race, that doesn't mean you can't have standards. You should still have standards, but still do you at the same time. Okay. Okay. So let's get back into Tia and Cory. Okay. But still have your standards, y'all. Don't make the same mistake twice where you allowed a lot of things to slide when it came to Black men. And so now, because you're literally trying to escape Blackistanian, you now don't want to hold men outside of your race accountable. No. Learn from your mistakes. Still do you. Choose the best partner. Choose the healthiest partner. Okay? But have your standards. Don't allow men to just walk all over you or just be so dismissive to some of the things that you have either encountered or things that you have went through. You got to be careful. You can't allow men in general to walk all over you. It's just unacceptable. They will never respect you if you do that, if you allow that.
But it's not that gushy, you know, like the fake, I don't know, some of these romantic comedies, they're so fake. And it's the more of like, man, like, you really are my best friend.
And I think time has been like, the result of that is we've been together a while. So it can't be that fake, because a lot of people get together, you see them, they in love and tattoos, and it's over in a year, 2, 3, it's done. But we still in it. So
he's like a part of my body. You know what I mean? It's like, if it's, I can't even visualize myself, without Cory.
She puts up with me because I'm a little crazy. But I mean, it's like, it's a good crazy, but it's just me. She understands me, but she supports me. And she's...
How do I support you?
Through everything, just everything.
Y'all, if that don't sound like narc behavior, so now I see why Tia is all on Mental Illness's page, liking all of these different videos that he releases and things like that, because that's giving true narcissism. She knows I'm crazy, but she gets me. Woo-wee.
I need to talk to her. She's there, you know, for great advice. I mean, she's there to comfort me. I mean, she cooks pretty good. She does everything. She's like the super mom.
Oh, thanks.
And then
Cory.
she's my #1 fan.
I am.
She's on me, and you know, boy, y'all need to hear some of them conversations we have around here. It's genuine. It comes from a real place, and I know that, and that's always great feeling.
You guys, does this sound like a man that leaves his home? She's a super mom. Every time he expresses his love for her, it's all based in what she does for him. What is he doing for her? You guys, I have never sat down and truly like watched this episode on Black Love. But I'm hearing it for the first time and I'm like, oh my God, no wonder she divorced this man. Who was shocked by this? From how they met to this is where they are. And in this video, I want to say they were 10 years in their marriage at this point. They have reached their 10-year mark, and this is where they are.
Feeling to have when someone's really in your corner. So I love her to death.
I love you too. To death.
Yeah, even though she get on my damn nerves.
You get on my damn nerves. But that's a part of a relationship, you know? I think we're very realistic. I think that's what's really cool about our relationship. I think that's what's really helped us be together for 15 years.
I would say listen to your wife. Because what Tia used to always tell me.
I need to respond to this. It's interesting that you say that because we still live in a system though. So if that's not the cure without the system changing, then what is the cure? Because women, Tia, and I remember this. Y'all remember when Tia got pregnant with her first child and she was on the show The Game and she had a health condition. I don't remember what her health condition was, but she had a really, really complicated pregnancy. And so they were needing her to get back to work right after she gave birth because The Game, the show, I think it was premiering another season. And she couldn't get the weight off. She couldn't get the weight off because she was having, endometriosis. She couldn't get the weight off because she was having complications. But she had to go back to work. Why didn't her man step up for her? Why didn't he step up? Why didn't he take over? Because they ended up canceling the show anyway. So I don't get that. And I remember that. She did like a whole, I think she did an interview. I don't know if it was in a magazine or a TV show or something like that. But she was talking about how much stress she was under because she had to go back and be, oh my gosh, what was her character? She had to be Melanie. And Melanie was thin. Melanie was a thin character. And so she had a lot of pressure on her during that time. So again, you say aspiring to white supremacist ideals. Why do women have to rush back to work then? That's in a patriarchy society. That doesn't make sense to me. So what are women supposed to do? And that's what I'm saying. Black men want us to be all submissive and things like that. Why not change the system? Why not do something about the system? I don't see black men making any. I haven't seen black men make any real attempts in doing that as of lately within the last 10 years. I just haven't seen them really. They started to nest. They comfortable. They're okay with, you know, the white man giving them a check and going home, and seeing their women go out to work and work all up through their 9 to 10 months of pregnancy and then have to return right back to work after. They're okay with that. So again, what do you expect for us to do? It's so easy to say that, but you're speaking from a place of that's how the world should be, instead of dealing with the world that we live in and finding a solution for that. That's just my opinion. Please don't take it personally. I'm not coming for you. Okay, because I had one girl thinking I was coming. I don't come for people, y'all. I'm just stating my opinion. Okay, confidently. Thank you for the super chat. He does not seem engaged as a father or a husband. He doesn't. He doesn't seem engaged at all. He seems like I said, he seems disconnected. It doesn't even seem like he gives his children emotional availability, let alone Tia.
A happy wife is a happy life. Even when you're wrong, Tommy.
I'm like, yes.
Even
just
when you're wrong,
okay.
man, you have to say okay.
Just say okay.
A few times. Just a few times. You have to always like, all right. So it can just stop and just get on with it, man.
So Cory is clearing the air about cheating allegations. Someone in his Instagram comment said he cheated on her, and Cory responded to that commenter saying lies.
Hey, y'all not gonna believe this. That's what's going.
Okay, so I just needed to comment on that. And girl, you are so right. Because I remember when she did that. I remember, and that's the difference in their relationship dynamic. Y'all, I'm not comparing based off of race. I'm comparing based off of relationship dynamics. And it just seems like Tamir is in a healthier marriage. It just does. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with the energy that the man carries in the marriage. Okay. So when a man is truly leading his home, look how his wife seems to be healthy. I'm just saying. A lot of women cannot take on the financial burden, then take on leading the home. Do you not understand? Tia is leading in finances. She's leading in the home. She's leading when it comes to raising her kids. She's leading in her career. That's 4 leadership positions. So you don't want us to subscribe to white supremacy and their way of living and things like that. But it's like black women are beyond that. We're taking on 4 leadership positions while being married to a black man. 4. That's too much. That is too much. So let's think about that. And that's not healthy. Like, she cannot keep up with that. She cannot keep up with that and keep up with her mental health and keep up with being the best mom with patience. That's a lot, y'all. It's way too much. And it's not about subscribing to these gender roles. It's truly about balance. And if men would step up more in the home instead of making it seem like, oh, they too good to watch their own kids. They got to babysit their kids. They look at watching their kids as babysitting, not engaging with them, not bonding with them, father, son, daughter, father. Like, they're not looking at it like that. So please explain to me, what are women supposed to do? What are modern women supposed to do? Because I see this in white women as well. It's not just in black. It's not just in black households. I'm sorry. I watch too many TikTok videos, and I've seen too many women across every culture that's dealing with this right now. Men today are truly lazy, and they have put a lot of leadership roles on women. Just way too many. Like I said, she has 4 leadership roles. That's too much for one person, let alone a woman to handle. That's just my opinion. Okay, so there were rumors that were going around that he had cheated on Tia. Okay, that was the assumption. Y'all know how social media is, celebrities, they come out, they release statements and things like that about divorce and everything. And of course, people typically go and they attack the male and say, oh, he cheated on her. He must have cheated on her. And so he decided to respond to that in a comment section on a blog site. And he basically said, no, he said lies. He just said lies, right? And he was responding to a commenter that said, oh, he must have cheated on her. And then he commented lies. But then this is where things get messy, okay? Tia decides to post this video from the game of Melanie when, what's that little big-headed little boy's name that was on the game? Gosh, I can't. Y'all know who I'm talking. Derwin. Yes, that little big-headed man. Y'all know I'm bad with names, especially when it comes to characters. So he cheated on Melanie in the game. And so she decided to repost that scene with this caption. And a lot of people are speculating that maybe he did cheat on her. And now it's his word against her subliminal messaging. So let's get into it. And yes, I did take this video from Gigi's YouTube channel. If you need to follow her, it's XO Gossip Girl. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. She is hilarious. You will have a joyous time on her page. Trust me, okay? She is so entertaining.
Going on today, okay? Tia Mowry is shading Cory. Yes, DJ Stop the Beat. And Tia, I don't mind you shading him because he was wrong. I knew he cheated on you. And you know what? I got discernment. I knew he cheated on you, girl. And you don't got to say a thing because Cory out here talking about he didn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? He trying to save face. But come on now. We all know what's up. Well, let me tell you what. You remember that video Cory did not too long ago? He was promoting his show. And in the time he was promoting, talking about some, go watch my show, y'all. Go watch my show. And I just want to let y'all know, I love my wife. I love my wife. I love my kids. I love my kids. Everything good, y'all. Everything good. Everything good. Nigga, everything ain't good. Had all them people in the comment section. I hope y'all get back together. I knew y'all was going to get back together. See, God knew it was going to make it work. Lies, 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 and lies. He just used his wife and his kids to sell that dang show. Okay? And furthermore, guess what? This is a kicker right here. After he posted that video, talking about he loved his wife. You know what I'm saying? Then Tia, his ex-wife, baby mama, okay, his sponsor, okay, she posted this clip and everybody is talking about it. She posted a clip of act. Okay, that was him. Remember talking about everybody, he loved his wife and shit. Okay, so let's go here. So this is a clip of her and Darwin. Okay, they said that he's from Chicago. The character is from Chicago, and Cory, the real life man, he from Chicago too. Well, in this clip that she shared is the clip where Tia breaks up with her boyfriend. Why? Because he was out here cheating. Yes, girl. Cheating, acting like a fake Christian, was just a whole fake everything. This is what she posted. And she has not posted this, you know, clips of this show in a long time, but she posted it right afterwards after he posted that. And people are putting two together.
Look.
I wish I could play this clip. Ooh, Tia mad.
Bitch.
Ooh, she called her a bitch. Oh, shit. Dude, they's getting hot in here. What?
You need to back the
You need to back the heck up, knowing you messing with her man. Ooh, girl, Tia, you should just knock her out. Bang on her goddamn head. She knows she wrong, but you know what, Tia, don't do it. Just break up with your husband because he wrong. He's the wrong one. He wanted to betray you. That was supposed to be your friend, not her. You don't owe her shit. She don't owe you a goddamn thing. Okay, so keep it pushing.
You're not
okay.
owe me anything, but damn.
Yep. Didn't I tell you? She said you don't owe me anything, but dang. Tia, these girls don't got no sister code. All that shit is fake propaganda. I'm out. Yeah, we black sisters. Save me. I got your black. Please, they're coming for your man. Hide your man. Hide your man when they coming through. Okay? They want dick, dick. Okay, yeah, girl, please.
I am another black woman.
She said, I am another black woman. They don't care about, do you think they care about that shit? They'll take your man because you're another black woman. They see your ass as an easy target. Okay, because they know if you're a black woman and you married to the...
And listen, and that's, see y'all, that's the thing, okay? And that's why when it comes to Tamara's husband, he get a pass with me. And the reason is because I respect him as a man. I do. There was a misunderstanding. You know what I mean? There was a misunderstanding. He took accountability. That's all I can ask. Because at the end of the day, that man lead his home. He sure do. Y'all want to cheat and y'all want to be broke? That don't make no damn sense to me. That don't make sense to me at all. And that's why when it comes to Adam, I'm like, yeah, Tamara chose a better partner. Can't be broke and a cheater. That's ridiculous. So yeah, Adam, like, listen, y'all trying to come at me about Adam. Don't come at me about Adam. Me and Adam got an understanding. It's called, I respect him as a man because he provides for his family. He shows up for his family. He takes care of his wife, period. I don't need to talk about nothing else. That says a lot about his character, regardless of his views when it comes to some of these racial issues. You get what I'm saying? So he taking care of his family. He provided for his family. He taking care of his kids. I can respect that, period. Nothing else to talk about. Nothing else. Because you broke and a cheater, that don't go together. That just don't go together.
These men don't care about nobody but themselves and they pen. That's all they care about. And they know, oh, your man easy hunting. Okay? Hell yeah. They ain't faithful out here in these streets. These black niggas ain't faithful. You know they ain't faithful. You know they ain't faithful. They cheat every chance they get.
Barely. Oh, don't let the...
Oh, she said barely.
Fool you, because I will whoop you.
Oh, she said, don't let the bougie fool you, because I will whoop yo, you know what? Oh, let's get nasty here. You know I gotta stop and go, because I ain't trying to get no copyright strike, goddamn.
What? You what? You what?
Oh, you what? You what? Oh, what? That's a lot of what? Look at the white people in the back. Y'all see them? They so damn nosy. Shit, I would be too. No, I wouldn't. I'd probably just walk away because I'm afraid somebody gonna start pound in a minute. You know how they get down. She said, do something there. Over a man. Over some, this all over a parent. Because I'm pretty sure that man don't want none of y'all and he'll cheat on both of y'all with somebody else. This is all over that dick, okay? Dick would see, you know, we need to have a ban on dick. You know what I'm saying? That dick need to be banned, y'all. Okay, let's make these dicks illegal, okay? Because they breaking up homes. They causing people to go cuckoo over that dick. You know, dick is a drug. You know, it needs to be regulated. And dick is out of control out here in these streets. It needs to be banned. It needs some restrictions on the dick and nuts. Okay? Especially that black one. All right? The black ones is wild, man. It's wild. Okay? We need to have monitor on these dick and nuts. Can y'all imagine that? Monitor the dick and nuts. Okay? How about it? Okay? If that calm their ass down, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put it all on the screen. Okay? Uh-huh. Look at him. Mel, you know you wrong.
Keep him.
She said keep him. I know that's right. Now she walking away. Now leave her peaceful. Now this is what I believe Cory, or this is Cory in the back. Like she walking away. Tia is walking away. This is what I feel like she really wanted to put up here. Tia is walking away after she found out he cheated, right? And he keep on chasing after her.
I hope you wore a condom with that skank.
Oh, she said, I hope you wore a condom, girl, with that skank.
Hey, actually, I hope you didn't.
Oh, she said, I hope you didn't. You deserve everything you catch, buddy.
You deserve whatever you get.
Damn.
No.
Now leave her alone. Why you keep chasing after her? She said, give her a break. That's the thing. Not everybody coming.
Get the hell out of here.
Now this is embarrassing. Why everybody, the whole crowd coming? And you caused this black man, if you would have stayed in a hotel, allow her to cool off and leave her peaceful, the whole crowd would not be here. You already caused enough damage as it is. Now she wants space, and you won't even grant her that because you're selfish. All you thinking about is yourself. All you thinking about, I want her to see it my way. I want her to forgive me. I want her to talk to me. I want to be in her presence. After she made it clear she don't want to talk to you, she don't want to be in your presence. You see the disrespect? You know, he think because he got a pen, he's entitled to her space. Because he was born with a dick, he can do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how he feeling, and it's sad.
For all of us. Baby, I'm sorry. Oh, you can't be.
I don't want to hear it, buddy. I heard it all before. Let me explain what your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I tried to shut it down. I tried to shut it down. Heard it all, but let me explain. Okay? Nigga, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave. Why would they leave her alone? Because he was born with a pen and he feels entitled to women's body. He feels entitled to women's spaces. And that's what it is. You know, he sees her, she's not deserving of her own space because she got a kitty cat. So he can grab on her, touch on her, force his way into her space, even though he did her wrong. He hurted her, but it doesn't matter because she got a kitty cat and therefore she is not deserving of her respect. She is not deserving of her space. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, he would demand his damn space and tell her to leave him alone. And if she kept on coming up to him, he'll pop her and everybody would justify it. Well, the man told you to leave his ass alone. You kept on fucking with him. What else you expect? You know? But because the other way around, they don't see it like that.
Serious. Look, boo, I want to tell you everything. You're a coward, Derwin.
You're a
you
coward.
lied to my face and brought me here knowing you had sex with her.
Ooh, girl.
3, we have a player who cheated on his girl. She's just finding out.
You know what? It's a long clip, and I don't want to be too long. But anyway, you get the gist. But damn, we was getting to the good part, wasn't it? And this is what Tia Mowry, she posted on her live. And this is the message. She says, don't tell Mel to calm down. Watching this gets me very angry all over again. Fun fact, I had to buy Pooch a drink after this scene because I felt so bad after slapping him so hard. But about that slap, that would you rate it out of 10? What would you rate that slap out of 10? And everybody rating that slap. People are saying that's one of the best subs thrown in 2022. 10 for timing and execution. Respect our privacy. If she's saying he cheated, either say it with your chest. Okay, blah, blah, blah. If he cheated, just say that. Bitch, she don't got to say a goddamn thing. I already said he cheated, okay? I said what I said. He said he ain't cheat. But what cheater gonna be honest about it? They all lies. They all cheaters. Hello?
Well, now listen. He said he didn't. Tia decided to respond in a subliminal way. And this is what she decided to do. So it's giving broke and cheat. Broke and a cheat. Who wants to deal with that? Listen, to any men that are out here, you can't be broke and a cheater. It just don't go together. Okay, it's like water and oil mixing together. It just don't go together. You cannot be broke and be a cheater. You need to pick in a struggle. Okay, y'all want to get on Adam and Adam, he this, but you broke and a cheater? Come on, no. And I tell women all the time, women, it doesn't matter what race of man you date. All women are oppressed. The system that you live in, it oppresses you as a woman. Okay? So when you get with a man, Try to find a man. Every man out here gonna have something about him that you're just not gonna like. You're gonna have differences. Otherwise, if you don't want to accept that, go get you a woman or stay single. But every man, it don't matter what race, they gonna come with something. They're going to come with something. Accepting broke and a cheater, though, that's unacceptable. Oh, that's unacceptable. Because like Mia mentioned, Adam, he's leaving his kids generational wealth. That's why it's like I can't go in on him like that. I just can't. That man, he doing something for his family. You get what I'm saying? But then you got this man over here. It's like you broke and you a cheater. That's just unacceptable. That is just unacceptable. So all men are going to come with something. Choose your battles wisely. Tamara is playing the long game, as she should. So it's just when you settle for broke, okay, it's just, we're talking about broke. This man didn't have a penny to his name. And so what do you think Tamara got out of this, or not Tamara, Tia, what do you think Tia got out of being with someone that she was holding it down with for 22 years, 2 kids? What do you think she got out of that? More brokenness in a cheat. That's what she got. She didn't get nothing, y'all. She didn't get nothing. So choose wisely. Like I said, if you gonna date a man, understand he gonna come with something, and be more like Tamara. Okay, get something out of it. Get something out of it. She married into wealth. Get something out of it. I'm not gonna say all of us can marry into wealth because that's not being realistic. But marry into something to where you truly do benefit, or at least your children benefit in some type of way. But don't marry like this. Don't marry like Tia. And listen, I'm not gonna go too hard on Tia either, because again, she came up in a time where this type of stuff was normal. It was normalized. It was normalized. So, oh wait, it was on, but isn't MSNBC, isn't that owned by Fox? I thought that was owned by Fox, y'all. They all in cahoots with each other. I still think it's still connected to Fox, you guys. Y'all know how business works when it comes to television. Okay. I think MSN, no, Yoni, NBC. Okay, so NBC owns it. I did not know that. I just assumed it was owned by Fox. So that's interesting. Now I'm really side-eyeing that situation a little more now. Wow, NBC. Wow. Okay, so they're not connected to Fox. Well, y'all know I don't like Fox. I just made that note. I'm a CNN girl, but that's shocking. NBC, really interesting. That's crazy. I did not know that. Okay. Oh, and then I wanted to play this towards the end because people, they were trying to start rumors saying that, she broke up her family and stuff like that. I really think Tia is kind of in this energy where she's healing herself. She's taking care of her kids. She's loving herself. She's in this energy where she understands that self-love was truly all that she needs. And I think she's just trying to move forward with her life because she's been stuck for so long trying to take care of this man and not get any real, it just seems like it was a one-sided relationship for a very long time. And so I think she just wants to, move on. I think she wants to move on with her life and just take care of her kids and just focus on that.
I feel very blessed. I'm very honored to be here. I mean, what a great event to go to. Women. I mean, you know me. I'm all about women empowerment and supporting women. I'm also here actually because I partner up with Amherst, and they are the sponsors of this event. And I have a huge announcement that's coming in January, and I'm working with them, and I cannot wait to share what I'm doing. I feel like Amherst, they're just a great company to work with because they're all about clean products, sustainability. But yeah, I'm just so, yes, it really, really is. And I'm so excited to be here. So And I have to tell you, I'm going to say it again. You're glowing on a different level. And I know you're going through something right now, but there's been a lot of fans who have really just showed so much love and support. What do you make of that? I am really, I have to be honest with you, so overwhelmed by all of the support and the love that I have received over the past week or two. And I'm just so grateful of the community and just the fans that I have and the women. You guys really do. We ride for our girls. And I really, really appreciate that. I'm all about inspiring and encouraging. And I mean, the DMs that I have gotten from so many women that are going through the same thing and just saying how they admire my courage and my strength. It has just been, I feel so blessed. I really, really do. And I'm so nice.
So, you guys, a lot of people are trying to use the excuse, oh, she wants to go back to the streets and she wants to be back in the streets. That's why she's breaking up her family. That doesn't sound like a woman that wants to just break up her family for no reason. Okay. And it's probably why Cory is trying to win his family back with this new show that he has. I'm actually happy for Tia. She chose herself. She's a late bloomer. You guys, give the video a thumbs up for her being a late bloomer. When I say not just Black women, but women as a whole, being a late bloomer means you chose yourself late. And it's okay. You chose yourself later. It took her 44 years to finally choose herself. And she had to go up against, the public's opinion. She had to go up against, Black culture, Black women, holding it down, sticking it out and all of that. She had to go up against a lot of different things, but she decided to choose herself. And I can always respect the woman that does that. It doesn't matter how late she does it. It doesn't matter how, some women be saying like, oh, she was so insecure for her to accept all of this stuff. She probably was, you guys, but she's now choosing herself. Give her respect because she's demanding it now. And that's something I can always respect from women. It's never too late to demand respect, ever. That's why I'm always telling you guys, don't allow people to play in your face and don't allow people to just walk all over you. Speak up, defend yourself, and let people know like, hey, I'm not just going to tolerate anything. We need to set boundaries. We need to assert ourselves when it comes to our relationships. When we just simply tolerate just anything for the hell of it, it's time for you to speak up. It's time for you to use your voice, okay? And yes, it's a scary thing, especially if you're the type that, you just go along just to go along and, you're not really big on confrontation. It's going to take you stepping outside of your comfort zone to really, truly defend yourself and speak up for yourself. And it could be as simple as saying no. So that's all that I have regarding this video, you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please share it if you know of any other late bloomers or possible bloomers that are, in the making. Make sure you share it with them. And I will see you guys in my next video. This video will stay up. It will be available. I will be doing my reaction video about Ashanti. I had to get that video approved because it was copyrighted. And so that video will be for Patreon members, but it will be live. So if you catch it live, you will get it for free. If you don't catch it, then it will be on Patreon. But I will be reacting to Ashanti's interview that she did with Angie Martinez. So if you're interested, stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in my next one.